Alright guys, welcome back to the Let's Play Ocarina of Time. We're in the fire temple now. First thing we're going to do, we're going to go to this door on the left. As soon as we get here, there's going to be a really long cutscene involving Darenia. And I'm just going to... I might start editing out some of the cutscenes because they're really long. In fact, I probably will, because they just take too long. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, well now that he's entered the boss room without even, a boss key, which I think is pretty pathetic, we're going to go ahead and continue our journey. Now, we're going to go ahead and hit this switch on the left side of the room. It's going to free a Goron, and every time you can talk to him, or you don't have to. There's no penalty for not talking to him. I'm going to go ahead and talk to him just so you can see all the little secrets. There's a bunch of little strategies. It's telling us in order to get in the boss room, we have to do something about this pillar in the ceiling. And I'm going to show you what he's talking about real fast. I'm going to grab this chest first because it's got our first key. And this little pillar thing that you can see right there, that is what's going to allow us to get into the boss room. I think it is technically possible to get into the boss room without that. You'd have to have the hover boots, but we're not that far into the game, so we're going to go ahead and head to this next room and unlock it. And now right here, there's two ways we can go. I'm going to go ahead and go left first. You can do this backwards if you want. I'm going to go ahead and go this way, just because this is how I usually do it. I'm going to go in here, and there's going to be another Goron, and another key. We're going to talk to him. He's going to tell you that anytime you can destroy a wall with a bomb, it's going to sound different than a wall if you hit it with your sword. For example, a normal wall will sound one way, and a bombable wall will sound another. And I'll show you that here in just a second. I'll grab this next key, and then we'll head out, and you need to equip your ocarina and get ready to play the Song of Time. I need to move out a little bit more. Okay, go ahead and play the Song of Time, and that blue block that you see above Link's head is going to move down to where we can climb on top of it and get into this next room. Now, the temple is technically, able to be completed without doing this, but if you're going after all 100 Skulltullas, like I am, it's necessary. So you can come in here, and you can, you can chop down all these little tiles, or you can just leave them alone. It's totally up to you. Now this thing is going to require a little bit of patience. Maybe, okay. I usually stun him with my hook shot, retarget him, and then jump attack him when he starts moving again. Because if he goes like that, if he ends up swallowing you, he's going to take your tunic and your shield, and you have to kill him within a certain amount of time to get him back. Alright, we'll go ahead and kill this Skulltulla. And notice Link only has to slash him once with his sword now. Because Link's obviously, twice as strong as he used to be. So we'll head out here, and we got to go across the room to the next side. Beware of those guys. Sometimes they can knock you off, and it can be it can piss you off if, So we'll come over here. I was gonna wait for it to come back over, but that's all right. Still able to catch it, so. And if you miss, you can just walk up over here. And notice I'm not taking damage as soon as I step on the lava because of my Goron's tunic. So here, I'm going to go ahead and equip my bombs. And I'm I'm gonna go ahead and show you that little trick he was talking about. If you slash the wall with your sword, it makes one noise, and if you slash this wall, it makes a different noise. And that shows that it's hollow on the inside and that you can blow it up. In here, there's another Goron with another key. Go and talk to this guy, and he's going to tell you that anytime a switch that you need to cut, or anytime there's a switch that you need to cut, you can use your bow, you can use your bombs. It's pretty much common sense, but this game was made for little kids mostly. So now we have two keys. We're ready to go across the bridge. Alright, so I'm gonna go this way. This sounds like the easiest way. Yeah. Alright, in this next room, I'm gonna show you another little trick. If you remember when we were using our hook shot to get up to the vines, well, this is the same concept, because this is kind of like a chain link fence almost. And then I'm gonna try to see if I can kill both of these keys with one arrow. I did. I'm gonna drop down here. Don't drop too far, because you'll fall off and you have to start over. Now push the block down, and it'll allow you to get up to the next floor. Alright, if you walk over here, there's another key. Or a locked door. Alright, over here, we're going to climb this wall. And I'm going to go ahead and ignore these guys, because they're not really that much of a threat. If you want to go ahead and kill them, you can. Just make sure vertical attacks do a lot of damage to them. So go ahead and push this block down. And that switch right there is one of those switches we were talking about that you can cut to activate, or you can simply use a bomb. So then you'll do a little bit of a jump to get to the wall, and then you're going to take a bomb, you're going to kind of throw it down, make sure it gets pretty close, and when it blows up, it's going to lower the fire, and then you can quickly climb up. You need to be about right here before it lights back up, or else it's going to hit you. So now if you go here, we're going to go towards the right. Now as I walk through, I'm going to slash the wall, because I know there's a false wall back here, but I cannot remember where it is. We're going to grab this first key. We're going to talk to this Goron. He's going to tell you that sometimes doors will be false, and they'll try to fall down when you use them. Just blow them up, and then it'll reveal the real door. And they're easy to tell, because they kind of look like they've been painted on the wall, rather than being inside the wall, like a door should be. And I'll explain that later. Alright, there should be another key over here somewhere. Climb over here. It's not over here. Careful with those little boulders. They can be a pain in the ass. And the boulders only do like quarter damage. So, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. There's a door here that we can unlock. We don't want to do that just yet. Oop, that was close. Come over here. I think it's in here, actually, where the... So I know it's like right here. Maybe it's over here instead, actually. There it is. That was just a little bit off. Gonna go ahead and grab this guy. That's number 59. I can grab it. I'll just... Alright, we're gonna go into this little room that I had discovered a second ago because there's a key in here. Talk to him, see what he has to say. This is one that I've already told you guys. Anytime you're on fire, you can swing your sword or roll forward and you'll immediately put it out. So go ahead, open this chest, and you'll get another key. Now we're ready to proceed to the next area. So we're going to head to the next locked door that we saw a second ago. You can use these little gaps in the wall to kind of help you avoid the boulders if you need to. In this room, it can be very easy to fall, so if you got Pharaoh's Wind or Faurore's Wind, however you say it, go ahead and use it, because I fall more than I want to, and it's kind of discouraging because you have to climb all the way back up. So where we're going here is we're actually trying to go right in this door right here, but first we have to shoot this eye. Just wanted to kind of make sure I was in position. But if you don't know what that spell we just casted does, if you have to cast it in a room first, and it'll always go to the entrance you entered from, or the main entrance, because if you fall through the wall, it's going to obviously put you, wherever the most convenient entrance is. And then if you cast the spell again, it'll return you to the warp point, which you can see is green. Well, now we have the dungeon map. We're going to head to this door right here. Across this room, there's going to be a switch somewhere, I think. First things first, as soon as you climb on top of here, a wall of fire is going to start chasing you, but it's not really that hard to overpass. Sometimes those little things will hit you, but if you roll, most of the time you'll beat them, and if you happen to land on the lava, all you've got to do is do that. So you come over here, don't go down there because we just got the chest there, so we don't need to go in there. We are going to go over here, and there should be a switch over here somewhere. I'll look for it in a second, but yeah, there's a switch over here we can grab. Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and bomb this floor. And you can stand on it while you bomb it if you want, so make sure you try to roll. If not, that's going to happen. But then you'll see this Goron that we couldn't free earlier because obviously the doors was locked. He's going to give you a tip for saving him. Creatures that dance as they attack. That's a very fun mini-boss, and I say that sarcastically. We'll get to that. We're going to open up this chest, and I'm going to go ahead and start the next video after this.